So these are the two motions of the earth. These two motions are very important to understand the seasons, how we are getting the day and night changes, everything. It's because of the motion of the earth. So we call it as one as rotation and another one as revolution. When the earth rotates on its own axis, we call it as the rotation. When the earth moves around the sun, we call it as the revolution. And this is responsible for the season, and rotation is responsible for the what we are seeing, the day and night difference. First we will see about the rotation of the earth along its axis. So this is earth. So we have this one as the equator. This part we call it as the axis, and this is south pole, this is north pole, and this one is the equator. This is Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. What we said, Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degree north and Tropic of Capricorn is 23.5 degree south. So this one is the 0 degree, and this is 90 degree south pole, and this is 90 degree north pole, and this one is the axis. And what we said, the axis, the earth is tilted. So when we say the earth is tilted from the orbital plane, from here to here, we can say this is 66.5 degree. And whereas when we say from the straight vertical line, then it is 23.5 degree. So don't get confused, but it's total, this as a whole, it's 90 degree. So this is 65 degree and this is 23.5 degree. So this is the inclined angle of the earth. That's why we have the unequal day and night. Now I will explain you how day and night will be. So this is earth. So this is sun, and the sun rays, the solar energy comes to the earth. So this part of the earth they have given in the tilted direction. First I will make one small earth rough diagram. Earth, and this will be sun. This I am saying it as the earth. So when we say this one, if the earth is not tilted, then we will consider this one. This is equator. Okay, so the earth rays will fall directly on the equator. So away from the equator and towards the pole, the sun's ray will fall in the slant direction and it will receive very less amount of heat and light energy. So this we call it as the Tropic of Cancer. This will be the Arctic Circle, and this will be Tropic of Capricorn, and this will be the Antarctic Circle, and this 90 degree North Pole and 90 degree South Pole. When the sun, it's falling in this equator and the earth, consider it is rotating in this axis and it is not tilted, it will have exact equal amount of day and night. Because so when the sun rays are falling here, this part will be fully night, they don't receive any sun, so this part will be night and this part will be daytime. But this is not the case with the earth, because the angle, this angle and the earth angle, it's not straight and it's not perpendicular, so it is slanting. So now we will see the drawing here. This one is the North Pole, this is South Pole, and equator, this we call it as a 0 degree. This is 23.5 and this is 23.5, and here it is 63, 66.5, 66.5. When the earth it's tilted, so the sun rays are falling, so this part will be night and this part will be day. You see here, so the exactly half, it is not the daytime because it takes some part here, so it is slanting, so there is unequal distribution. So when we say this line, here it comes. So if we take this point, if it is straight, and then here see this line, so here the day is shorter, here the night is longer. When we take in the northern hemisphere, you see here the day is longer, here the night is shorter. So this is the part, like there will be variation in the day and night. If you take like this, see this north pole, it will be completely night, and see in the north pole it will be completely daytime. So when because of this thing, we have the 24 hours day and 24 hours night. So this is prevailing because of this. Here there is any time, even if the earth rotates, it is exposed to the sun, so it will be 24 hours day. See here, it is not exposed to the sun, it will be completely dark, so here it will be 24 hours night time. And then we can see when we move upwards the latitude from 0 to 90 degree. So here in the northern hemisphere, we see the daytime is longer. When we go downwards, we can see the daytime is lesser and the night is longer. So these all because of the this inclined 23.5 degree line. And then in equator, you can see anywhere. So the equator, it's exactly the half. So in equator, it will be 24 out of this 24, 12 hours will be daytime and 12 hours will be the night time. And also, you know, the earth rotates in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, it is not rotating like this, it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. This is the concept for unequal day and night. Next, we will see about the revolution of the earth and sun. So this is where I will explain you the importance of 23 and of degree, Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. So the earth, it is now in inclined position. So the earth is revolving around the sun. You see the earth here, it says it comes exactly to the same place, but the earth, it will never come to the exact place. Earth revolves around the sun in elliptical direction, and every time it will change the direction because of the gravitational force of the other planets. So now we take this position. So in this position, we call this one as equator. This is 23.5, okay, and this is 23.5 south, this is north. So this one here, when the sun rays fall directly where it is falling, because of the tilt, it is not falling directly on the equator, it is falling on the 23.5 degree. Why this 23.5 degree? Because of this tilt. When it is tilted, that 23.5 degree will be adjusted here, and here also we will have the direct sunlight on 23.5 degree. That's why this line is very important. They call this name as Tropic of Cancer. So this one is the northern hemisphere, this is summer southern hemisphere. So the sun rays from here, you see all this part, they are all receiving the sun rays. So here, but the line is here. So I think I have messed up, so let me make it again. Okay, so this is 0 degree, this is 23.5 north, and this is 66.5 north. This 23 degree angle, this 23 degree angle, so that it is adjust here 23.5 degree angle, so the sun rays falls exactly on this 23.5. That's why they call this one as a Tropic of Cancer. Whereas this area, when the sun is this position, see here the sun is directly falling on the southern hemisphere, so we call this one as the Tropic of Cancer. So now we will come to this part. In this part, see this part, this line, this light blue color, it's daytime, this light dark color, it will be the night time. So this part is adjusted over here. So the equator, it is compensated. In equator it will be 12 hours day and 12 hours night. Okay, so usually the European countries, it is all countries in the northern hemisphere, so they consider all the seasons starting from the European countries. So in the northern hemisphere, the Tropic of Cancer, so they are receiving more light of sunlight here, so this position they call it as a summer, and this exactly happens on 21st June. This day, irrespective of anything, this day will be the summer solstice. We call it as the summer season in the northern hemisphere, and in the bottom there it will be the winter season. So when the earth moves like this position, then it comes here in September, and then in the position December. So in the December, what it will happen, so the summer part will be in the bottom southern hemisphere, the sun rays falling directly on the this part, that is bottom of the equator. So this is equator and this is the Tropic of Capricorn. So in the summer it will be in the southern hemisphere and it will be winter in the northern hemisphere. So and this exactly happened on 22nd December, and we call this one as the winter solstice. So let's just, and then here, then it comes to March, then like this. So this part I explain you. In this part, exactly on 21st March and the 23rd September, the sun rays will fall directly on the equator. So when it is falls directly on the equator and the angle is also adjust, what it will happen, both or all the latitude places will have the equal hours of 24 hours day and 24 hours night. And here we call this season as in March, we call it as a spring, and here we call it as a autumn. This happens in 21st March and this happens in 23rd September. We call like both day and night, it is equal, so it is called equinox. This is because the sun rays falls on the equator exactly, it will have the 12 hours day and night, so we call this one as the equator. So this is the revolution of the earth and the seasons. So we have the 4 seasons of summer here, and then autumn, and then winter, and then we have the spring season. Okay, thank you.